Peace and greetings, y'all. Deja Serenidad here, and I want to share with y'all what I love about living off the grid. My name is Deja, and I hope you find serenity. I hope you find serenity. I hope you find serenity. So first, I want to give a quick explanation of what I believe living off grid means, because on my TikTok, I'm always getting comments saying, you're not off the grid if you have TikTok and you have a phone and all these things. And I'm just like, okay, whoa, not the off grid police. To me, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I'm actually going to look it up too and check the definition, but to me, off the grid meant off of the electrical grid and the water grid, meaning the resources being supplied from the city, from the municipality, and having your own energy being produced on your property. That is to me what off grid means, okay? And me, I am not plugged into the electrical grid. I have one solar panel, so all my power is coming from the sun. My water is coming from the river that's on my property as well. And I cook with a gas stove, or I cook on the fire. And what else? I also don't even have an address. There's no number here. There's no street name. And that's a common thing in Costa Rica. A lot of people don't actually know is that Costa Rica doesn't really do addresses. Like, a person's address will be 500 meters east of the mango tree, and the mango tree was cut down 10 years ago, but the locals know. That's how they say addresses here. And especially in a place like this that's so rural, the streets don't have names. They know it, they have a name, but it's not written. So the people just have to know. You have to ask, and you have to know. So yeah, I'm really off the grid. I don't have an address. I just live right here where I'm at. That's my address right here, right now. But anyways, let's get into it. What do I love about living off the grid? So the first thing I wrote down was the access to nature. Right now, I'm sitting directly in front of my house. And I mean, look, I'm outside, y'all. The definition of we outside. Look at this. I always loved being in nature as a kid. I always loved going to parks. I'm from Georgia. Georgia's very beautiful, very green. I always felt connected to water and rivers and waterfalls. I've always loved nature. And it's where I feel the most safe, the most peaceful. I love the sounds. I love being surrounded by green. I love being in nature. So having this level of access, it's my ideal way to live. I don't have to even go to nature. I'm just already in it. I'm already there. And my house is also open. So the wind, the rain, the leaves, they come in. The bugs too. I'm very much connected to nature. And that is helping me to connect more with my own self, So I love it. I love being outside. I love that I can do things like collect rainwater. I can even have little rock collections or things that I have outside. I can have, I can do things like get dirty and stuff like that. I like to play. I like to do my mud masks and things like that. I just did a video of me washing my hair right here outside. I love that I can do stuff like that. I love that I can walk outside butt naked while it's raining and be in the rain. I love that. Being barefoot and grounding 2 steps away from my bed. I love that. I love living in nature. Next is minimal monthly bills. So I say minimal because it's not completely no bills, but I don't have to worry about rent. I don't have to worry about water. I don't have to worry about electricity. Now, I did have to invest money to get here. I had to pay money to get a house built, and to get the water system up and the solar panels up. But over time, all that stuff basically pays itself off. With what I paid, it's I paid off 4 or 5 years of that stuff. But now I can stay here for as long as I want and continue to use these resources. And I love that. I love having minimal bills. I do cook with a gas stove, so I do have to replace the gas. Actually, my gas tanks usually last me about 2 months. So every 2 months, I have to refill my gas tank to cook, and it only costs $20. So I love that. Very small bills. And then, of course, I have to feed myself. I do buy groceries and cat and dog food and like dish soap. I still buy laundry detergent. I go somewhere else to do laundry, but just little, little things that we end up having. Like I have my monthly expenses, but not bills so much. And I love that. Número tres. I love having freedom to plant my own food and to wait for it to grow. Like I know that I can be here long enough that I can plant a tree that's not going to give me fruit for 5 years, but I will get to eat that fruit 5 years from now, I love that. And also I can grow medicine. I'm growing oregano and lemon balm, and now I'm learning about how to use those herbs because they grow so well here. I'm like, they're so abundant. What else can I do with this besides drink it in a tea or, put it in my food? So now I'm able to learn about the things that grow and use those natural medicines for myself and eventually to share with others as well. Okay, the next thing that I love about living off the grid is autonomy. I love being able to do what I want. I love having the space to be my beautiful, creative self, and no one can tell me that I can't do that fun, creative thing that I'm thinking about doing right now because it's my space. Even when I say my space, this is a space for my community as well. It's a space for whoever aligns with it. It is a space for the nature and the animals that already exist here. It is a space for all. But because, I'm the steward of this land, I am able to have the freedom and autonomy to do what I want and be like, I'm going to plant a tree today. I'm going to just go and dig a hole right there, put a tree in the ground, and no one's going to tell me anything about it because it's my right. I love that. I'm just going to go and I'm going to do this, whatever it could be. I'm like, it could be anything. I'm just going to go and lay out here. I can do what I want in the space. And also because it's more rural, I do have more new neighbors now, but I still have a lot of privacy. I don't have people like all on top of me, so I can really relax and be my eccentric self. Next is, and the final thing I'm going to share with y'all is the wildlife. I actually see every single day, I get to see hundreds of monkeys passing by right in these trees that I'm looking at, right over here, and also here behind me, back there. Sometimes they be over, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, y'all. I get to see hundreds of monkeys passing every day, different species of monkeys. Just, it's normal to me now. It's literally normal. And it's something that like my inner child can't even fathom sometimes. And just a backstory, like when I purchased this farm, I actually hadn't ever seen the monkeys pass because I would normally I came to visit maybe 2 or 3 times. And every time I came, it was during the middle of the day. And the monkeys pass early in the rising, and then again, like in the evening, they return. So I just hadn't been there at that time until after I bought the land, and it was my first night sleeping here. It was actually February 22nd, 2022, because I was here for that 22222 portal. And that was my first time sleeping here. I slept right back there. And I woke up and I saw the monkeys passing, and it mesmerized me. And I was like, oh my God, there's monkeys. Oh my gosh, this is so magical. Like, this is a sign that, my angels are with me. And I thought, even in that moment, that it was just that one-time experience to see so many monkeys pass. And then once I started living here, I realized, oh my God, this is every day. Something that I thought, and I was accepting in my heart, this is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see all these monkeys at once, just together, like hundreds. And it's every day. Like, it blows my mind. I love it. Toucans, they're just flying over my head. Just whoop. Toucans. The Fruit Loop bird, y'all. The birds are like listening to me. I don't think that was a toucan. That's not how y'all sound. Who is that up there? I'm seeing some movement. But anyways, macaws, the big red macaws, they just fly through here. Sometimes 20 of them at once. Coming close to the ground sometimes. They fly through. There's bats at night. There's bats everywhere. Sometimes there's big clouds of dragonflies and butterflies. There's so much wildlife. It's beautiful. There are squirrels too. And I just love it. It's like living in a fairy tale. It's like being in a storybook. And it's not, Costa Rica is beautiful, but every place is beautiful. We're on the earth, y'all. Wake up. Every country has natural beauty. All you got to do is go outside. You're better off going to where there's a nature preserve, something where where there's actually been some intentional protection of the land. It's beautiful there because it's been able to be itself. And we are nature. That's why when we get into nature, we're like, oh my God, this feels so good. It's so beautiful. It's so lovely. It's so gorgeous. I feel safe. I don't feel judged. Look at this girl. She's been taking walks all by herself. She don't even need me no more. She don't even need me. I have a dog. She can just walk around. She's not locked up. She has her freedom. I do put her in the house when I leave because otherwise she will follow me to the ends of the earth. She will follow me to the ends of the earth. She'll chase a bus, a car, a motorcycle to follow me. So I do put her up, but mostly she's free to walk around and do whatever she needs to do. My cat too, he doesn't have a litter box. He just goes outside. I don't know what he does. It's none of my business. I don't even see her poop because I got all this space. They just go and they do that, and it has nothing to do with me. So minimal pet care with that. Yeah, I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. It has its challenges. But I wouldn't trade it for anything. I prefer these challenges. And I'm so deeply grateful. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to learn more about how I got started on the farm, if you want to see the very beginning from me going from camping on the land to having the cabin built, getting water, getting the solar panel, all these things are up on a vlog series that I have on my Patreon, exclusively there. So go support my Patreon, find Serenity. Check me out on TikTok as well. I hope you find Serenity, and on Instagram, same name. And if you're interested in joining me here on my off-grid farm, I'm offering some camping retreats in 2024. And they're already up on my website. I hope you find serenity.com. So go check them out because registration is open and there are limited spots available. Peace. Hope you find serenity.